everyone, Lori here from Real Life Answers. How are we all doing this Friday evening, April 4th, 2025? For those who don't know me, I am an Awakened Starseed Light Worker, and I give messages for Prime Creator. I'm also a transmutational healer and a psychic life coach, spiritual life coach. I have my own business, my own private business as well. This channel is free, but if you wish to have a reading from me, you can go to my YouTube channel and there will be an email address for you. Only use this. Anything else is not true. It's not me. Okay? I'd like to really say thank you to my new subscribers. I've been getting them daily and I'm so grateful. So please keep liking, sharing, and subscribing and leave a comment. That would be wonderful. So all the disclosures coming up, I mean, that leaves people pretty shocked with all that is happening. But we have to look at it as darkness coming back to the light. I mean, the light has already won. That's what you really need to know most, and that you're watching a movie. Because everybody needs to know what's been going on. If you don't, we don't want this to happen again. So we've got to stay awake once we're awake. And those disclosures that are happening are necessary, okay? But it's also necessary to look at the greatness that's coming from it and the ascension process that's happening from it, okay? So I'm not going to go into disclosures right now. There is more people like Ishmael Perez. He's great at all that disclosure information. If that's what you really want to know, go to his channel, Ishmael Perez, because he's wonderful and he can give you all the answers there. My channel is more for people that are awakening or mid-awakening, and I teach how to get through all this, okay? So anyway, last time we talked about living in the 5D and what is it like, okay? Well, we're going to go and kind of move forward with that, about moving forward and managing your thoughts, okay? So you do have superpowers, and as we integrate the darker part of ourselves, which is happening to all of us, so don't think that there's something wrong with you immediately and you're crazy and you're having all these crazy thoughts. They're coming up to be transmuted into the light so you can open up to more of your own essence of Prime Creator. And as we open up more to that and we let go of those thoughts, you don't have to hang on to it and say, why am I thinking this terrible thought? Da, 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 da. And then we go into this pattern and then the ego takes over and we're really in trouble, okay? So let those thoughts come up and they're just, let them come up and let them go into the light, okay? You can sit in it for a while and feel, well, it's not something that I need anymore. It doesn't serve me. So I'm going to let it go and let it go. And as you start doing that, the remembrance of your true essence starts to roll in as you integrate the shadow self, right? And a lot of people are going through this dark night of the soul, and you're integrating your shadow self into the light. So you're becoming balanced, as well as balanced with your masculine, divine feminine. You know, all of this is part of us. And we've been lied to and told that we're so much less. And now that it's all coming up, people don't know how to deal with it because they've never been told that this was an issue. So now we are, and now we're learning about our true essence, which is the essence from Prime Creator. And in that essence, you have superpowers, okay? As you ascend, and right now, most of them are in 4D by now, and you'll notice thoughts coming up, and maybe they're not such good thoughts, okay? So just let them go and watch what happens, okay? And let your aha moments come in, because as you let go, there's space for the light to come in. And then you start feeling more joyous, and you're going to go ascend a little higher, you know. And with the solar flashes coming in, all these energies coming in are making you who you truly are. It's let's look at it as a computer, okay? We're taking out the old software and reprogramming it to your original blueprint. How about that? Okay? Because that's what you're going back to, is your original state. And your consciousness is rising, okay? And you're going into higher frequencies. So that's what I say to people when they get scared, when they say, well, I don't know what 5D is going to be like, going to a different place. No, you're not going to a different place. Again, once again, you're going into a higher frequency, and you're starting to have a light body. So you're getting rid of layers of denseness, okay? And as this happens, don't fight it, okay? Don't fight it. Just let it go, and then go back to your heart space after you've let go of that thought, and bring yourself up. Then say an affirmation of, I replace it, of this, this, or this, okay? Because your thoughts will become more fluent in nature. Because as we go higher, we also step away from time. It's not so dense, like looking at the clock every 5 minutes. That's all an illusion, okay? So when you start to remember the real you, your programming starts to really come on, because then your cells are starting to react, okay? So from all the light codes coming in from Prime Creator, okay, from the cosmos. And once it starts doing that, you know you're on the road to your true self. And just knowing that this is a process, and you must be kind and loving to yourself while going through the ascension process. Not beating yourself up because you've got bad thoughts and all this going on. Prime Creator is not some bad big dude in the sky with a white beard saying you're bad and you're going to do this, 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 and this. No, it is pure energy. It's divine masculine, divine feminine energy in balance. And it is unconditional love, which does not judge you, okay? And unconditional love is the most powerful energy in the universe. Fear just keeps you low, and what's happening outside of you is all falling away because it's a false matrix to keep you enslaved, okay? And that false matrix, as you can see, is coming down brick by brick. And the more you go into that and see all that stuff happening, the more anxious you will get. So don't pull yourself back. Don't put yourself forward. Stay in the moment. And each time you get out of it, just come back to your heart space, take a deep breath, and come back to the moment. Because the moment is where you co-create with Prime Creator. It's not in the past, it's not in the future. It's in the now, okay? And the more you can do this by practicing meditation or going in for a nice walk, just being in nature. Stay out of that fall away matrix, because it will make your ego rise up. And that's edging God out. So let the disclosures happen. Do your best to consume the information, but don't let it consume you to a point where you're so angry all the time. Just let it go. It must be transmuted into the light, okay? And I'm just going to say this. Transmute by violet fire. All causes and cores are of God's desire. You are a being of cause alone. That causes love, the sacred tone. I ask the violet flame to flow through you, easily and freely, breaking up anything that does not serve you, easily and gently and kindly. Never deeming your light for anyone. Have a beautiful evening. Namaste.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace.